Hello everyone, my name is Hack, and as of this recording, Daredevil Born Again is currently ongoing on Disney Plus. Being a fan of Old Hornhead, I want to share my first impressions of the first 3 episodes of the show. For context, I watched the original Daredevil show back when it initially released on Netflix back in 2014 and completed it. I also read various Daredevil comics from many different eras, including the original Born Again story from Frank Miller and Klaus Janson. Needless to say, I am a fan. With my intro out of the way, I'm going to highlight several positives and negatives that I have for the show thus far. First, I want to give credit to the writing crew for rewriting the show to follow the tone and style of the original series. The original Daredevil show stood out from other Marvel projects at the time thanks to its gritty street level crime stories, impressive action scenes, and having two amazing actors portray the show's primary hero, Matt Murdock, and villain, Wilson Fisk. And I am grateful that Born Again continues that streak of quality set by the Netflix show from the get go. Everyone has raved about the first episode, and rightfully so. Everything that makes Daredevil fantastic as a comic book superhero and as a tragic crime story was presented without compromise. From the first episode, I was hooked to see the new status quo for our characters. Matt has retired from Daredevil and is working as a successful attorney with a new partner, while Fisk has stepped away from his criminal empire to enter the bureaucratic world of New York City politics. What I am loving thus far about the show is how much Matt and Wilson are in separate but parallel journeys. Both of them are attempting to move on from their previous lives and create a new identity and world where both can prosper and live at peace. Yet, whether as a masked hero or crime lord, their past calls them to return to their old habits, no thanks to the ever present crime and corruption that our characters face. One unique aspect of the show that stands up from previous seasons is the inclusion of man on the street interviews with random New York City citizens. I find these interviews sometimes humorous but also enlightening, as it is a clever way to show how the actions of our protagonists are affecting everyday people, whether good or bad. And the actors the show uses for these interviews do a great job in presenting them as realistic as possible, even down to some very awkward but genuine human moments that can happen in impromptu interviews. If there are any genuine criticisms that can be lobbied at the show just from the first 3 episodes, my mind draws a blank. Nothing has occurred that I would consider a genuine flaw or poor creative choice. From other people that I've heard who are watching, they express minor annoyance of the courtroom drama, though that really is a matter of preference. Even in the original show, it wasn't super heroics all the time either. And while I very much enjoyed and was enthralled with the courtroom segments of the early episodes, if that's not your cup of tea, then rest assured that there's a big payoff by the end of episode 3 and the plot will start heading into the superheroic action. To close, I am very excited to continue watching the show and very ecstatic to see Charlie Cox and Vincent D'Onofrio continue bringing their A game to these classic Marvel characters. And full credit to Dario Scardapane, the show's showrunner, for stepping in and revising the show to fit more in line with the Netflix series. Let me know in the comments your thoughts on the series thus far. Is it living up to your expectations? Give a like if you found this video informative or entertaining, and subscribe to follow along on my journey with Daredevil Born Again. This is Hack, signing off.